Hey guys, what's up? It's Molly. I'm here today to do my Boxycharm unboxing for the month of July. I actually got this way back on like the 3rd, which is super early. I don't know how they did that. And it's, I think, the 13th, and I'm just now getting around to filming it. It's been a really busy week. If you're curious about what's in this month's box and you want to know how I got this look on my face, then you should just keep watching. Okay, so the first thing in the box that I'm going to be using today is the LMS Superfood Vital Veggie Mask. This is a face mask and it retails for $35. It says, get a shot of green goodness with this treatment mask that nourishes, smooths, and brightens for softer, smoother, more radiant skin. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. It says to apply it twice weekly on cleansed skin. A slight tingling may occur. While the mask works its magic. Remove after 10 minutes with a damp, dark cloth. If contact with eyes occurs, rinse thoroughly. Made stain fabrics. So I'm going to go ahead. So it doesn't say that I have to have wet or damp skin. So let's just go ahead. Kona, please go sit down. She just had food, so she's all excited and ramped up. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put this on. I washed my face, I don't know, a couple hours ago, I guess. Maybe that counts as cleansed skin. I don't know. Ooh, it smells good. It smells like ginger. And like seaweed. Kona, for the love of all that is holy, girl. You're making your laps. I swear she just like paces. It's only when I'm doing videos, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's other times too. Okay. While that is starting, I'm going to see what it's supposed to do. Feed the skin with this versatile super green mask formulated with avocado and broccoli seed oils rich in omega fatty acids to help support the skin's moisture barrier. Vitamin C and passion fruit acids help brighten for a fresh looking complexion. Okay, I will be back in 10 minutes with this washed off my face. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've rinsed off the mask. I don't really have a whole lot to say about it. It was nice. It didn't irritate my skin at all. It was comfortable. It wasn't one of those drying, like tight masks. I don't like masks like that. So as far as masks go, I did enjoy this one. But skincare is kind of hard to give a review after one use, and not kind of hard, it's impossible. So I don't really have anything to say about it other than it was comfortable. Now, if you're noticing that my skin is kind of dewy or glowy, I've put the Derma-E Radiance Glow Face Oil on. I've been doing that before foundation lately just to give a very like glowy look because I am really into that lately. So I am going to go ahead and do my base makeup now, and then I will be back to show you guys the rest of the box because we've got a lip gloss, an eyeshadow palette. It looks like some eye brushes maybe. Oh no, there's a foundation brush. Oh. It's one of these foundation brushes. These brushes are, in my opinion, useless. I don't use them. But these are the 2 eye brushes that it came with. So those I will be using. There's really nothing right now that I can demo for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and do everything that I can off camera. And then I will be back for the rest of what's in the box. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to grab out of my box is the Butter London eyeshadow palette. This retails for, this is their Natural Goddess eyeshadow palette, and it retails for $32. It says, serving queendom realness, bring out your inner goddess in Butter London's vibrant Natural Goddess eyeshadow palette. Enchant with 6 highly pigmented, long-lasting shades. Whether you're feeling like a diva or a temptress, these cruelty-free shadows pair effortlessly to create imaginative looks that will make a powerful entrance. So this is the outer packaging. It's got this like faux bamboo look to it with some florals. It's actually, I love the packaging. It's really beautiful. It's nice and compact. It's not super crazy. It does have a mirror, and these are the shades. So you've got 2 mattes and 4 shimmers. So just realized I have no transition shade. For a transition shade, I'm just going to use my number 7 bronzer. And I just also realized that I didn't prime my lids. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick here also. This palette could definitely work. The transition shade would just probably be this one. And actually, I'll go ahead and do some swatches for you guys. Okay, so there are the shades swatched. I am really wanting to use these 2 here. And maybe this brown. I don't know. There's some really beautiful shades here. But I am, like I said, I am going to use my bronzer as my transition shade here. I should be using my new brush. Okay, another thing that came in the box is the Luxie, oh, how do you pronounce it? Gia? The Luxie Gia 3-piece brush set. It says create the perfect look with your new eco-friendly Luxie brush set. You can apply foundation with the Luxie 510 foundation brush. That was the one that I mentioned earlier that I don't use for foundation. Blend your eyeshadow with the Luxie 250 large eye blending brush, which is this, and precisely apply color to your crease. Interesting. With the Luxie 246 precision crease brush. That would be a very precise shadow application for the crease. So, and this retails for $30. Okay, so I am going to use this. Ooh, that actually applied really, really well. It's not as bendable as the one that I typically use. Gosh, this thing is dirty. So this has quite a bit of give to it, whereas this, it's just a little more, I guess it's stiffer. That would be a good descriptor there. I like this brush. So I'm just taking it all up in the crease, slightly above it, and then also down. Oh, I have, speaking of creases, I have some creasing of my concealer. That ain't good. Okay. So that's that shade. I think I am going to apply Temptress, this brown here, just in the crease to deepen it up a little bit. I don't want to deepen it up too much. So I'm going to apply this slightly lower than that other shade, and I'm really focusing it in the crease. I would use the other brush that they included, but I tend to like my shadows blended a little bit softer and not quite as intense. So this small compact brush is going to apply color very densely, whereas something like this is going to blend it out better. Okay, now I'm going to take Diva on a flat shader brush. I'm gonna see how this applies with a dry brush, and if I need to, I will be wetting my brush with some setting spray. So I'm just taking this on my inner, like, half of my lid. And then on the same brush, I'm going to take the shade Star. It's this green shade here. And I'm gonna apply that on the center to outer V of my lid. Kind of overlapping with that first shade. And I'm not noticing any fallout, which is incredible considering the fact that I'm using a dry brush. The fact that nothing is coming off on my brush is, or the fact that nothing is falling down onto my face is pretty amazing. Okay, I am gonna use my finger just to intensify that green because it's not quite as intense as I want it to be. I am gonna use this brush here, the smaller one, And I'm going to take Enchantress, and I'm going to take that on my inner V. No, I'm going to take that on my inner corner. Okay, you know what? It applies the colors just fine when it's a dry brush, but I am going to go ahead and wet it and try to see what happens if I apply these wet. Okay, that definitely kicks it up quite a bit. And that makes me pretty happy. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing with the green. Then one of the other things that I received in my box is the Kogendo Spa Cleansing Water Cloths. I am going to use one of these to just kind of clean that up a little bit. These retail for $17. You get, it doesn't say how many are included. Oh, 10. $17 for 10 of them. And I've already used one to take swatches off. I'll just use the one I already have out. It says these convenient cotton cleansing spa water cloths remove waterproof makeup and impurities while nourishing skin with mineral-rich cleansing spa water. Here's the thing about cleansing cloths. I don't ever use them to actually wash my face. So for me, like, it just isn't all that necessary of a purchase. I definitely keep them on hand in my makeup kit for when I'm working on a client and I need to clean something up. That's a very good use of them. And these ones are super nice, but I'm never going to spend $17 for 10 cloths. What I typically use is the Estee Carrots ones, and I really like those. So that's just me. Or no, it's the Estee Coconuts. That's it. And they're a fraction of the cost, and you get almost 3 times as many. Okay, so now I'm just going to do the lower lash line. I'm taking my bronzer on this Real Techniques brush that I love so much, their Essential Crease brush. I really kind of want to try using this blue that comes in this palette here. So the blue shade is Femme Fatale. I'm going to try using it on this brush, and I'm going to put it down below. I'm also going to take this just up on my outer V to help marry those two together. Okay, so that is what we're looking at for the eyes. My husband just got home. I don't know how I feel about it, honestly. It's not quite what I was hoping it would be, but I think I can make it work. I'm just trying to add some more of the inner corner highlight to brighten things up a little bit. I finished off the eye look with a couple of coats of my Essence Lash Princess mascara. My initial impression of the Butter London palette is it's okay. It is not my favorite eyeshadow formula that I've ever tried. The shimmers on initial application I thought were really pretty, but they're fading and they're really kind of turning into just like a muddy gray tone, which I don't quite understand. Like the blue, my husband's trying to twerk and he can't do it. He just shakes his knees together. Okay, anyways, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by a twerking husband or a knee-knocking husband, I don't know. It just leaves a lot to be desired, honestly. I think I could get some really beautiful looks if I just change my expectations. Like I know that these shades are gorgeous. This shade's actually really pretty. But I guess really it's the green. It's the green that bums me out because I can't really see it. But I'm not going to give it a bad review based on one shade not being everything that I hoped for. The blue you can kind of see, but they're just more subdued, I guess, which is, I feel like that is in line with the brand. I mean, Butter London isn't like this out there super colorful brand. So in that regard, they did a great job. They did. Maybe not a great job. They did a good job. We'll just go with that. So I am excited to play with that more. Okay, and then the last thing that I've got is the Luna by Luna lip gloss. I have mine in the shade Mars. My husband is moving slowly so that he doesn't make noise, but he's just making a lot of noise. Anyways, this retails for $18. Sorry, look at, this is like blinding back here, I'm noticing. The sun is coming down into our windows and I've been trying to film this video all day long. So I apologize, but okay. So it appears there's glitter in this. Okay, so there's not a ton of pigment to this lip gloss. It is a shimmery formula, so it gives a very wet look to your lips, and I think it would be really, really pretty on top of a lipstick. So this I will use again. Okay, you guys, those are all of the products that I got in this month's Boxycharm. The retail value is $132. I got mine for like $22 and change because I do a monthly subscription. I don't pay in advance to get a couple dollars off. I don't know. It just isn't really worth it to me. Now, is this box worth the money? Absolutely. It is. I will use these products. It's worth it. Even these Luxie brushes are almost, just these two alone are almost worth the entire box because each brush is about $10 if you break it down because the set is $30, and I love both of these. So that's worth it. I enjoy the lip gloss. It's comfortable. It's not sticky at all. Like I said, I think it will be beautiful on top of a lipstick. So I'm excited about that. I like the face mask. Like I said, I don't know that it has any benefit. I'll have to play around with it and use it and find out. But I'm also not very good about deciphering whether skincare is effective. So I don't know. I just kind of hope that it does something. The Butter London eyeshadow palette is not my favorite, I will be honest, but I do like it. And I do think that I can get some really beautiful looks out of it. So, sorry. So especially this shade here, oh, that looks beautiful. I probably have a million other shades just like it, but I may not, and it's really pretty. So yeah, I think it's going to be just fine. At first, I wasn't quite sure if I liked it or not because the green wasn't as pigmented as I wanted it to be, or maybe it just wasn't as bright, or maybe the tone wasn't what I wanted it. I don't know. I don't know what I wanted, but it didn't quite live up to what I was hoping for. But that aside, I think everything else is beautiful. And if I can appreciate this green for what it is, then it's also beautiful. So literally, I think the only thing that I'm like, really, is the Kojendo, or Kojendu, I don't know how to pronounce it, face wipes, because that's a very expensive price tag. So yeah, that is today's Boxycharm unboxing video. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, you should give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing before you go, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.